I can't really segue from that, can I? All right, we are watching, hopefully I'll never become an AI, a little area down in the Gulf that is not looking very likely to develop into anything. None of the computer models are aggressive with this at all. And in fact, as we've been saying, the Gulf of Mexico is a very hostile place right now. 20% chance of anything to try and form as it sits over generally the eastern Gulf over the next couple of days, if it is able to last that long. Right now, you can kind of see that broad circulation. What you'll also notice, though, is that all of the thunderstorms, the cloud cover is well removed to the north and east. That is because of dry air and strong shearing winds, a very hostile environment now, and it will continue to be hostile over the next few days. In fact, even worsening as it looks like the wind shear will pick up. What it's been doing, though, is sending round after round of rainfall. Again, even unorganized systems can pose a threat, and folks in South and Central Florida are getting in on that with several rounds of rain moving in their direction. It is possible, as this kind of meanders our way a little, we could see some of the rainfall move in from the east tomorrow, but models are not really aggressive with that either. Winds have been gusting a little bit around that broad center, and note that the winds are in the direction of the counterclockwise. So there is definitely a low center there. Winds, though, not nearly supportive of anything tropical in nature or of an organizing system. Here's what the models are saying. The GFS, again, maybe a little bit closer to us tomorrow. That could send in some showers. Right now, I've got our rain chance at about 40% at the most. As we head further into Friday and toward the weekend, it does start to sink south and then really just dissipates before moving toward the Yucatan Channel. So by Sunday, according to the GFS, there is nothing even there. Let's see what the Euro is saying. Again, there's that broad circulation, rain around it. Some of that moves our way, kind of pausing it here Thursday at 5 o'clock. Again, a few spotty to scattered showers. I think that's about all we would see here. If anything, with this system in close proximity, we're going to see stronger winds along the coast and offshore. Now, what the Euro says is kind of the same thing. If you remember yesterday, the Euro had it crossing over Florida and then eventually intensifying in the Atlantic. But now it kind of dissipates it down to the south, maybe almost becoming merged with this broad surface trough that is off the east coast. So either solution, no issues for us, and both solutions basically saying it is going to dissipate. And here's why. In the near future, we've got this strong wind shear from the upper trough. That is bringing in some very dry air in the mid-levels and creating that strong wind shear, which is basically ripping this thing apart with the dry air, kind of suffocating it. So this is going to struggle. If we could keep this kind of condition over the Gulf of Mexico all season long, we'd be in great shape. Again, maybe it gets a little closer to us tomorrow to bring in some showers. This model, very, very conservative with just how much rainfall. So that's why I'm going 30, maybe 40%. System starts moving away. We're going to keep a dry pattern over us, so I don't think we're going to see much in the way of rainfall at all as we head into Friday. We had a few showers around today, a few isolated in nature with only real thunderstorm activity still down along the bayou parishes and moving offshore. Today's high did it with the 90 degrees with fewer showers and more sunshine. More of us got into the upper 80s to lower 90s. The record, though, is 96, so still today at 90 is not bad. At the moment, 87 degrees. Dew points are a little lower, 61, so humidity is not bad. It's the temperatures, but again, with the lower humidity, there isn't much of a heat index. So in the mid-upper 80s, it feels like the mid-upper 80s with dew point values generally in the lower and mid-60s. So it felt bad overnight or during the day today. Partly cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures, 60s and lower 70s. During the day tomorrow, I think a few more showers are possible with that Gulf low. Again, models are not very aggressive with even how much rainfall we'll see from it. So maybe I'm being too optimistic with our high of 85 degrees, but if we can get more cloud cover in, maybe 89 degrees, we're going to see more sunshine. First full weekend of June, it'll be hot, feeling more like the start of summer, and then only some spotty rain chances as we head into early next week.